This is Frank.
Hi, Frank. My name is Miranda. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We're actually a local flower shop and offering residents in the area a promotion today. Now, before you hang up, this is a free dozen red roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like. We don't need cash. We don't need credit card info. We don't need anything from you, just the name of the person that you want to send the flowers to.
You know what? I really don't feel comfortable.
Are you
doing
sure?
this.
It'll take 2 seconds. They can have them by lunchtime today. We have pink, white, or red roses that you can choose from. They're absolutely free, like I said. Just the name of the person that you'd want to send them to.
Yeah, no, I totally appreciate it. I'm not interested. I really don't trust this kind of stuff, you know?
Please, if you just give me the name, you don't want to brighten up anybody's day. You're like the 5th person that's hung up on me, so you'd be really helping me out at this point.
I'm sorry. I can't really, you know, I'm just... Yeah,
Frank, don't worry. Don't hang up still. My name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Audrey, on the line. Let me just tell you, we're calling about a situation in your marriage, Frank. Your wife is concerned that you're having an affair. You may be having an affair with the woman who lives on your street. Are you going over to see this woman when your wife is not there while you're working from home?
You know what? I'm completely lost by this whole thing. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Audrey, do you want to tell Frank what happened?
Well, Frank, I just noticed that our dog is very familiar with the neighbor all the time. And why do you go on an hour-long walk with the dog?
Well, I like to get some exercise, you know. I mean, I work from home, and it's nice to get out and get some fresh air. You know, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that, right?
Are you stopping off at the neighbor's house?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Never.
Well,
You've never, ever gone to the neighbor's house.
No. And I don't know why the dog goes there. Maybe she has a dog or a cat or gave him a treat one time. I mean, honestly, you know, dogs do weird. So this is totally crazy, you know, totally bizarre.
So, Frank,
crazy,
your wife thinks
course.
that you're cheating on her. Do you know that? That's what we're saying to you.
I do, but you know what? Like I said, this is completely bizarre, and I don't know why wouldn't you just ask me instead of doing this on the radio? This is embarrassing, and I got to say that her behavior, it's just worse. You know, it's like nothing's ever your fault.
Yes, I'm cheating on you if I ask you.
Look, I'm definitely not cheating, but I mean, just because you never want to have sex anymore doesn't mean I'm sleeping with the neighbor. It just means I'm a man who...
Oh, my God.
Okay, you don't need to talk to her that way, Frank.
Yeah, maybe take a bath.
Well,
you
know what?
only get dressed up to walk the dog. If you want to have sex, get dressed up for me then.
So now we're getting to a root issue here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like there's some complacency factors.
Oh, just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe, maybe we should, Frank, Audrey, take a step back and talk about those things you just said to us on your own and figure out why you're in that place, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I'm done being embarrassing myself and putting all our business out there. So you know where to find me, and, you know.
Okay, well, Frank and Audrey, thank you for coming on. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, I have some thoughts.
I mean...
We see that they have some issues. They're not intimate, and he's not he's not like making an effort, it sounds like.
Right.
So
or
that may be
really bad.
That may be where we are.
A little toxic. I don't like the way they spoke to each other.
They're in a bad place.
Ah.
All right, so let's go back to Ryan's Roses. Audrey thought that Frank, her husband, was going to see the neighbor while he was working from home because the dog kept going over to the neighbor's house. There's an attractive woman that lives there. Tanya and Sisney think he's not cheating. They've just sort of given up on each other. He said they're not having sex, and she said he's not bathing. So what takes you to that place?
I didn't like the jabs at each other. You know, like they're just so angry at each other.
But they're holding back these little things that they need to talk about so that they don't have jabs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I believe he's not cheating.
What do you think?
It's not so clear to me. You guys made it like think you're so clear about it. It's not so clear to me that he's not because, again, I just didn't get enough. I don't think from him.
Okay,
Tara, what do you think? You heard that? Do you believe him?
Yeah, no, not at all. I don't believe him for like a single second. My dog knows her route. Like she hasn't memorized. You know what I mean? She knows where to turn every single time. I don't even have to guide her. You know, dogs are smart, and it's a total red flag that he like gets dressed up for the walk, but doesn't get dressed up like any other time. I don't know. And then when he turned it around on her, that's textbook cheater right there. And he just, I don't know. He didn't even seem like phased that your wife is sitting here telling you she's afraid you're cheating. Like, that's a huge deal. And he was so like, I don't know. I don't believe him for a second. I think they really need some help.
I side more with Tara than you guys.
I see that.
I don't know. I really think they need some help. That's what they need. They need to it seems like they have other issues even besides this. So, but
yeah, that's right. I think you're right. They need to back it up a little bit and find out what these issues are, where they're coming from.
Right.
It's coming from not having sex.
Tara, thank you very much. You think it boils down to that?
It really does. You have to be intimate.
But a lot
with
of
your
couples
partner.
just sort of slow down in that department because they're busy,
and
tired.
if you do, you got to ramp it back up.
But you've been busy and tired, and you're just like, you know what?
1,000%. And
down.
after kids and being pregnant, I mean, Michael and I have had so many dry spells I can't even count. But, you know, it's like the minute we pick it back up, it's when, like, stuff just starts falling into place again. It's just reality. It's, you know, you have to work at your marriage. You can't just, like, pretend like you're not being intimate and then it's going to fix itself.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about you guys when you're 60, 70, 80.
Oh my gosh, we think about that too. And like the kids are going to be growing and we're just going to be like traveling the world. And
where are you going?
Be like, I don't know, anywhere. But just be like in a different
really?
country and then like be like, oh, kids, you guys can stop by and visit us in Spain.
You're not doing mornings at 74 here?
74? Probably not. Are you?
No. I don't think so.
No.
But it'd kind of be cool. I mean, think if you were 70 on Kiss. That's kind of not all of a sudden so old. It's cool.
But maybe by then we can do it from wherever we want to be.
Yeah, but by the way, just like cordless phones are cool again, maybe 70's the new Kiss cool morning show age.
Like the retro grandma on the top 40 station.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You call you grandpa or whatever nickname.
Let's start writing it into our contracts
Nona?
now.
Right? Because it's so retro. It's so
out
there.
The hip grandma DJ.
It is kind of funny. I think
all
it
the
would
90s
be
fashion came back.
fun to get a like 70-year-old's perspective on. Like my dad texted me about the Will Chris Rock stuff on Tuesday. Like that's when he was hearing about it. I was like, that's retired life, you know?
I actually like it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hi, is this Max?
Yes, this is he.
Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm calling from Sunshine Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay.
We're offering local residents a promotion today. It's actually a free dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. We're just trying to promote our business, and we hope that you refer us to friends and family. So if that's something you're interested in, we just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. They're absolutely free.
Do you need my credit card or anything?
Nope, I don't need your credit card, anything like that, any info from you. We can start with the name of the person and send them out by lunchtime today.
Sure. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Sure.
Okay.
So
Give me
the name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to send flowers to Krista.
Krista?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Put like just a heart and 007. You know, like 2 zeros and a 7.
Okay.
Yeah. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, it's cute. Okay.
Max, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Max, this is Ryan Seacrest. I have your wife Lydia on the line. What is going on with you and Krista, your neighbor? Clearly, you're cheating on your wife.
What? I'm sorry. What is this?
What's
going on here?
That's the question we're asking you. Your wife Lydia's on the phone. You're having an affair with your neighbor Krista, correct?
Max,
no.
Stop. It's over. You're busted. It's over. I'm leaving. I'm taking Caleb.
So,
Honey,
Max,
I'm not busted because I didn't do anything.
Max, you just sent this other woman a love note and roses.
It was a joke. I was going to give them to you, Lydia, but I wanted to surprise you, so I sent them to Krista, and then I was going to text Krista and tell her to hang on to the flowers until I got home.
Max,
and
do you think we don't have a brain? Come on, Max. You know that you're next door. How can you be next door to your own apartment having an affair with your neighbor while your wife can hear you? She can hear you. You clear your throat when you make love?
You're saying. I don't believe a word you're saying. I've heard you over there. I've heard you clear your throat. I've heard you sneeze.
Do you clear your throat when you're intimate, Max?
It's not true. None of this is true. None of this is. I just got bombarded here, and honestly, I don't really know what's going on. I'm not.
That's
cheating.
not true. This is not bombarding you. You are having an affair next door.
I'm not. Absolutely not.
Romantic cards. You mentioned Valentine's Day. Come on.
She's a friend, and it's what I didn't. There was no sexy note. There was nothing. It was. That doesn't mean anything.
A heart is not.
Lydia, you're going to go next door and you're going to tell Chris that you know what's going on. You've got all the information and you're going to take it from there. And Max, there's nothing we can believe from you right now. We're going to let you both go and handle it, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Max,
someone's going to have to.
Over. It is over.
All right. Why does he clear his throat so much? Well, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So Max and Lydia live in apartment A. Krista lives in apartment B, and Max is going right next door to apartment B to cheat on his wife while she can hear him. And she has not, walked in on it, but she said she could hear the intimate sounds. And then Max sends the flowers to the other woman, Krista, with a heart saying, Love 007, like he's a secret agent.
Right.
Ew. And he says, no, I'm sending them to you, honey. I just wanted them to go to Krista so you didn't see them, so you were surprised. I mean, it was lie after lie after lie.
Yeah.
How would you feel? I mean, who do I ask this to? Tanya, how would you feel if you heard your boyfriend's voice through the wall in your condo?
What's interesting is when she was telling us that, I can hear my neighbors in this room because this is the room
You think it's your neighbor?
No, it definitely is my neighbors. But I would never be able to recognize their voices because it sounds it's like, wah, 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 wah. I just hear kind of,
muffled.
I can't make out what they're saying or talking about, but I can definitely hear them.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a terrible feeling.
Some people's walls are really thin. Like my old condo, they were so thin. You could hear conversations. You can hear footsteps above you, everything.
I would tear that wall down.
Yeah, me too.
With anything I had in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, I might just go to the front door. It's right next door.
Just
it's that close.
knock on the door. Push it open. No.
Alicia, go ahead. You're on with this. What do you think?
Hi. Yeah, I think it's just a case of a man being very stupid in plain sight. People obviously know what your voice sounds like and what you sound like when you his wife definitely knows. Absolutely. And it's true.
I mean, this guy was there's just nothing genuine coming from his mouth, right? Nothing.
No. I mean, 007, it's very obvious he's a double agent, and that's also very stupid and dumb.
I'm cheesy.
Cheese platter.
I don't know if I am cheesy, but I don't even know if I could be capable of calling myself that.
That was definitely uncool 10 years ago, so it's definitely not cool now.
Yeah.
I just think that some people just make mistakes in plain sight, and they expect to not be caught.
Let's also be clear. James Bond would never send flowers on a random call. He knows better.
I was freaking out about that because flowers are a very obvious sign.
Yeah,
it's almost
Bond
like he wants to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right, well,
and he's...
Thank you for listening. I appreciate you calling, Alicia.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, bye-bye. That one exhausted me a little bit, that Rose's last hour. Jordan, good morning. So you heard Ryan's Roses. What did you make of that? Lindsay, for me, the thing was, just so you know, Lindsay, Will's wife, was answering questions with questions about Daniel, her assistant. Mm-hmm. And that made me think that something is going on. Because when you're asked in a situation like that, right, when it's about your relationship, when you're asked the question and you answer with a question, you're doing a dance. What'd you think, Jordan?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did notice that. I'm going to be honest with you, but let me just play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
What if she knows Daniel pretty well. What if he is gay and she's just trying to cover for him? She's just trying to make sure that he's okay. She's trying to defend him. You know, they do spend a lot of time together, and that doesn't necessarily mean that anything is going on. Is that even, that might be possible.
I just think that there would have been a better way for Lindsay to, if it weren't true, to answer the question, right?
And
okay,
calmly.
Well,
if that was the case, she could have been calm. She was not calm.
I mean, remember, Daniel's the assistant. Lindsay made a point to say to her husband, hey, my assistant is gay. Don't be jealous, because apparently he gets jealous.
Okay,
Will found out he's not gay, and she and Will saw him out on a date with a woman, and she got emotionally upset about it. So a lot of indicators.
I think here's why. I think she knew that Will was going to overreact. I think that's why she got upset. Look, I've dated more than one guy, actually, who gets super jealous, and it's just so.
So you think
really
she was just trying to help him from getting jealous by saying all of that about Daniel, the assistant?
Yeah, because you know what? She's probably had the conversation with him before about someone else where she did say, no, nothing is going on, and he probably still is going after her about any guy that she knows. So at this point, maybe she can't even say no anymore because it doesn't mean anything anymore to him. He'll just accuse her with anyone, I don't
know. We've heard a lot of these. I feel like when you answer a question with a question, you're guilty of something. And I also thought she was like yelling at him in a way that
she was gaslighting.
I feel like something's going on. All right, Jordan, thank you very much for calling.
Yeah.
The issue is, here come the holidays. Here comes the drama. More and more requests for Ryan's Roses as we're getting closer to the end of the year. The stress is peaking. 102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and my best friend have been spending way too much time together. All right, well, I need to know more. I can tell where we're going already. Diana Montebello, thanks for coming on. So you think that because your husband and you and your best friend have been spending time, that your husband's having an affair with your best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where we're going here?
Yeah, absolutely. And I talked to my best friend, and she denies that there's anything going on.
But it's got to be more than just the three of you hanging out. Have they been hanging out together, to your knowledge?
Yes. I believe they've been spending way too much time together. It's him and her. They were spotted out to dinner recently, and a different friend of mine absolutely swears that she saw my husband's car at my best friend's house. So
okay.
Wait. To know that your husband and your best friend in your mind are doing this, what feelings do you have?
I really feel betrayed by both of them. Like, it's just not okay.
Do you have kids?
Absolutely not okay. Yeah, we have 3 kids. The oldest is 8 and the youngest is 5. So, I mean, obviously, I've been keeping this from the kids. You don't tell kids.
No,
of course. It's just such
a going on, but
violation if it's true on so many fronts.
Before we jump there, do you have an anniversary or, I don't know, like a birthday coming up? Maybe they're planning a surprise birthday party for you or something.
No. Nope. All the birthdays are, earlier this year. There was one in April. There's one in February. I mean, so.
All right, listen, don't move. We have everything we need to know with Diana Montebello. Is her husband cheating on her with her best friend? So let me get into it. We're in the middle of Ryan's Roses. Diana tells us that she thinks, based on what she's been told and what she's seen, that her best friend and her husband are together having an affair. And Diana, we are going to go now to see what we can find out. What's your best friend's name?
It's Jody.
All right, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission, Ryan, to call.
Okay, we're calling him now, and we're going to find out what's going on. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Well, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this James?
This is James.
Hi, James. My name is Quinn. I'm calling from Star Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay. Star Flower.
Star Flowers. We're actually a new flower shop here in Montebello on Wilcox near the LA Fitness and that shopping center right there. And we're offering local residents a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. We do this about once a month, and we just hope that you return as a paying customer. But for today, they are absolutely free.
Is this like a scam?
It's a promotion that we do. We're trying to just get business and make you aware of our delivery service. So if there's anybody that you'd want to send a dozen red roses to, I just need the name of the person, and we can put a note on there, and they can get them as early as lunchtime today.
Wow. All right. I get it. I think it seems like a decent idea. Sure. Yeah, I could send them. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'd like to send it to Jody, Jodie, I think.
And what would you like to put on the card?
I will never be able to repay you for the last 6 months. All my love, James.
All my love, James.
James, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Your wife, Diana, is on the line.
What?
What is going on with you and Jody? Is that your wife's best friend, Jody?
I knew it.
I mean, best friend?
I knew it. Yeah, I knew you and Jody were together. James, how could you do that to me?
Hold on. What is going on here?
That's exactly the question, James. How is it you're having an affair with your wife's best friend?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. She didn't tell you? I'm sorry. My wife's best friend. That's a hard quote to say. Best friend. She's barely been her friend for the last 10 years.
Well, what then? Who is she?
You're cheating on your wife, regardless.
Look, no.
I want to hear the explanation.
We're
Hold
divorced.
on. Diana, are you married to this man on the phone?
We are divorced, but I didn't think that you would make the call if I told you that. I mean, I needed to know if my ex-husband was sleeping with my best friend.
But wait, James, when did you and Diana finalize your divorce?
This is insane. We've been divorced now. It's been almost a year.
Okay. And Jody, James, is that a friend of Diana's?
Well, yeah, we met like then through her.
But you guys never messed around?
Not until we were separated. Not until Diana and I, called it quits, and that because for the kids.
I knew she was lying to me. I knew it.
Why are you lying?
I don't know.
No. I knew that Jody was lying to me. She swore that you guys didn't have a thing going. I knew it.
Everybody's got a little bit of wrong going on here. James with your friend, even after divorce. I don't love it. Diana not telling us that you guys are divorced. I don't love it. I don't love any of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. We started talking, and none of it was inappropriate. We weren't. Diana and I were over.
What about the last 6 months? Why are you not going to be able to repay her for the last 6 months?
Yeah.
It's been really hard, Diana, and she's gotten me through this. You've been really difficult, okay? And I need you to leave her alone. Leave me alone. This isn't appropriate.
You know what? We're done here.
All right. Diana and James,
so
we are going to let you both go.
Oh.
So, okay, fair, Diana. Not fair, Diana, but fair, Diana. We wouldn't have made the call if you said you were divorced.
I feel like, you know what? She should have been honest with us, and maybe we would have.
Well, but still, do we know that James did mess around with Jody while they were married?
I'm sure he's lying.
You can't go date their best friend.
No.
That's not okay. So Diana and James were married, and they got divorced. We didn't know that, by the way, when we made the call. And James is with Jody, her friend. So I think I know why Diana's upset.
For sure. But you asked him, did you guys hook up, or were you guys already seeing each other?
No, Ryan said, did you guys mess around?
Okay.
Did you guys mess around?
Did you guys mess around?
Pinning that.
While you were still married? And he said...
When did they get their divorce?
So he said the divorce is not even a year fresh.
Not even a year.
But
and he's been with Jody for 6 months of healing.
At least 6 months of healing.
So he either messed around with Jody while he was married to Diana, or was waiting to divorce to go right to Jody. So was into Jody. So was already mentally connected with Jody during the marriage.
I think there was an
not necessarily during the marriage, because a lot of people separate before the divorce is final. So who knows how long they were separated for? They could have been separated for
But
2
just the
years.
fact that we're together and then you're going to go be with my best friend?
Yeah,
no,
that's
thank
just
you.
so icky.
It
gross.
is. Yeah, gross.
And what's the problem with messed around?
You were making fun of me for saying gussied up, which is from like the 1900s.
There's nothing wrong with messed around.
People say messed around.
They do not.
Yeah, just
Who
like they
says
say
I messed around with
Do you guys
someone
mess
like
You
around?
go all the way. Same thing.
No, go all the way is really antiquated.
That's exactly proving my point right there.
No, it's not true.
Yes.
Gussied up is from the 40s.
Yeah.
Go all the way is from the 80s, and messed around is universal.
No, it's not.
Did you mess around?
When's the last time anybody in this room said I messed around?
Honestly, I don't, it's not in my vocabulary, but I don't hate it.
Tubbs, you say that?
Be honest, Tubbs.
Hooked up, fooled around.
Fooled around. That's even worse.
Even worse. He said hooked up. That's what he probably
Hooked
meant.
up is fine.
Yeah.
But fooled around. That's like when my mom said, "Did you guys fool around?"
Your mom says that to you?
Oh, now she does. She's changed. I just had her on talking about breastfeeding. She's very liberal these days.
Connie Seacrest.
Did you guys
trying to
fool
get the
around?
You guys fool? Yeah, she would say, y'all don't be fooling around down there in the basement.
Oh, I could see that.
I just expected more from you in that moment.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Chill.
I mean, pack your bags and take them to Robbie's. Right? I'm on month to month here. Gloria Valencia, so what do you make of all this? We think everyone's at fault, actually. Jody, James, and Diana.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was something weird is going on because he didn't even know how to spell her name, if you noticed. Like, I just thought that was so bizarre. But, like, I still believe him. I still think that he, like, didn't do anything wrong. Cause
I think it was very close.
It
was like a photo finish to wrong. It's very, very close. All right. Thank you, Gloria, for calling. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, on Halloween, my husband dressed up as Mario. But we didn't do a family costume. Later that night, I found out that a woman we know is dressed as Princess Peach. And her baby was dressed as Toad. Anybody want to fill me in on that?
Well, so Mario and Princess Peach and Toad are like kind of a family matching costume.
Where? From what universe? Marvel?
From Nintendo.
The Mario Brothers.
Oh, Nintendo
universe.
Mario? I had Nintendo Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Are Princess Peach and Baby Toad new?
No.
I had
not
Mario
since, like, the 80s.
Nintendo.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's that universe.
Oh, that was the princess's name?
Yes,
Yeah,
Princess
Princess
Peach.
Oh, okay.
A little pink dress.
All right. It only takes me one time. I got it. Holly, good morning. Thank you for coming on. So I'm trying to. So you found out the woman you know is dressed as Princess Peach and her baby is Toad. So you think that he did a family costume with another family?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I know this kind of sounds crazy, but like on Halloween, my husband dressed up, as Mario for our Halloween party, which is fine. But I had asked him if he wanted to do like a theme costume, like him and I. And he was like, "Oh, I don't want to. It's too complicated." So like, fine, no big deal. But then later, I see on Instagram that this woman that we know, but we don't really hang out with a lot, at least not anymore, is dressed as Princess Peach. And her baby, who's only like a few months old, was dressed as Toad. Okay, I know it's a little weird, but like a little backstory. Like I always felt like there was some mutual flirting between the two of them, and like to be honest, that's kind of why I didn't want to hang out with her anymore. And I had no idea that she had a kid. Like, I don't even see a husband or a partner on her profile.
Were you at the same event or school function or the same street? How'd you see everybody in the same place?
No, see, her party or whatever party she was at was on Friday when I thought my husband was working late, and our party was on Saturday.
All right. Now, why would your husband, if he's trying to hide something, dress up as Mario?
Right, that's where my
like to me, it's as if he's wanting to tell you that his princess is named Peach.
I know it sounds crazy,
you know what I mean?
Like I don't know. I feel like there's a possibility that they've been seeing each other, and I don't know. Maybe that it's so crazy, but I'm wondering if the baby is his, and I haven't asked him because like. I don't know. I'm obviously too nervous.
But again, I think Tanya and I are struggling with.
Wait, no, Ryan.
What?
And now I think I see. Maybe he told this woman he was going to be Mario, and they didn't plan on doing this costume together. But when she found out he was Mario, she's like, I want to out him in our affair, and I'm going to dress as Princess Peach and dress my baby as Toad. That makes more sense.
It's possible. Yeah, it's plausible. All right, look, Holly, hold on one second. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll come back and see if we can find out more, make the call. So we're about to make the call with Holly here. She and her family, Holly's family, they do Halloween, and her husband dresses up as Mario. Then this other woman that she questions anyway, she sees on social at another party, that woman, the other woman dressed up as the family to Mario. You see?
Right.
Family costumes, two different families. And she sees it, and she's like, I always suspected something from this woman. Now she's Princess Peach, and her kid was dressed up as Baby Toad. And then she says, my husband's dressed up as Mario with us. They're like Mario's family over there at that place. Is that really my husband's baby in real life? I mean, it's almost too confusing to understand when I try and tell you. So let's get to the call. Okay. Holly is on with us now. Holly, let's see if we can find out. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Martin?
Yes.
Hi, Martin. Good morning. My name is Sarah. I'm from Silky Flowers for You. We're a new flower shop in town, and I was just calling because we just got this beautiful shipment of red roses this morning, and we want to get our name out there in the area, so I want to offer them to you free of charge. I don't need any credit card information, just the name of who you want to send them to and a note.
Wow, that's cool. How'd you get my number?
We are partners with a couple people on Instagram and Facebook, and we get different phone numbers because of the algorithm, maybe things that you've liked.
Uh-huh. Okay. And so this isn't like some kind of club or something? I don't have to join anything and monthly or anything like that?
Nope. I'm not going to take any of your personal information. I just need a name of who you want to send the flowers to, a note, and I'll get them out by 1 o'clock today.
Huh. Can you hold on a second?
Yeah, of course. I can hang on for as long as you need.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, I'm really not interested, and I need to go. So I'm really not sure what's going on here, but I'm not interested in sending any flowers to anybody. Definitely not. Thank you very
Martin,
much.
are you
Martin,
sure?
your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Martin, can you hear me? Can you hang on 1 second? Martin, are you there?
Yeah, who's this?
Martin, my name is Ryan Seacrest. We have your wife, Holly, on the line, and I just want to jump in before you jump off. We're calling because she is concerned about something that happened on Halloween. Did you dress up as Mario? Just stay with me on this. Did you dress up as Mario for Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's a woman that you both know that was dressed up as Mario's Princess Peach, and her child was Baby Toad. and your wife Holly is concerned, did you plan to be Mario and them plan to be Princess Peach? And are you cheating on your wife?
What? No. Look, I don't even like Halloween, okay? Holly,
Right,
I just
but
have to make you happy. What? I don't know.
Martin,
Princess Peach, I don't even know what
Martin, we're just asking questions. No need to yell. Holly, who is this other woman? You want to tell Martin about the other woman?
It's Brittany.
Brittany?
I can't explain it, but I felt something in like the pit of my stomach when I saw her photo with that baby on Instagram. And don't you think it's a little weird?
Maybe it's a coincidence. I dressed up to make you happy, and now
No. But Martin, did you know that Brittany was going to be Princess Peach?
No way. No,
okay. All right.
No.
All right. Can I also go a little further, Martin and Holly, with your permission? But I think I have it from what you told me. She's always felt a little weird about Brittany. So, Martin, what have you done to make your wife wonder about what's going on with you and Brittany?
Nothing. I haven't done anything. I haven't seen Brittany, and I don't remember the last time. Holly, when did we see Brittany? I don't remember. This is crazy. This is crazy.
So you really were working late on Friday night?
Yeah, I was
Where were
working
you on
late on
Friday
Friday night. I was working. Look, I was just trying to make you happy, okay? I'm trying to make everyone happy here. What's going on?
Martin, is Brittany's baby your baby?
No way. No way. That's crazy. That's
Holly, please tell Martin where your head went on this.
I know that you guys have always had like this little thing, like every time I see you guys interacting together, it's like I can see that you guys are flirting. I know that you guys have some sort of a connection. I don't know how often you guys hang out or communicate in some form, either on social media or real life. I'm just like, I don't know. I just want to hear you tell me that you are not the father of that child.
Holly, honey, I'm not hanging out with Brittany. I am not the father of that child. Crazy.
Martin, what did you mean when you say or keep saying or try to make everyone happy? What does that mean? Who's everyone?
Everyone, Holly, the kids, people putting me on the radio. I'm just that's what I do.
But it sounds
I make
to me,
people happy.
Again, it sounds to me like you're saying, hey, I got to make Holly happy and Brittany happy.
No, look, I hadn't thought about Brittany in forever. I don't know where you got this from. What
your wife told me.
Idea you have? Well, yeah. Well, I don't know where she got the idea. I got to go. This is just a waste of time. I got to go.
All right, I'm just gonna tell you, Martin. I don't believe you. And go ahead. Bye-bye, Martin. You can hang up. Holly, I do not believe him at all.
I think the only way I'm going to get my answer is probably I'm going to have to confront her.
Look, if you're prepared to do that, I mean, who are we to tell you not to? But I just want to give you a quick reaction to your husband's reaction. I mean, his reaction was not a reaction of, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you even thought that, or whatever. It just wasn't the right reaction to me. I don't even know. I don't even know if I can describe it, but it was not to me the right reaction of someone that was completely innocent. And maybe I'm cynical because I've heard too many of these, but it sounded to me there was something going on there.
I know. I'm shaking right now. Like I don't know. I don't know. I want to believe him, and I can't. I don't.
We're going to let you go with that information and just do the best you can to find peace. And thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay, bye-bye. What would you think? Tanya?
Definitely sketchy, but I don't know. I don't think he's necessarily cheating.
Holly and Martin were just on. And Martin, it's too complicated to even explain that Martin dressed up as Mario and then this other woman that Holly suspected he had a thing with, dressed up as Princess Peach, and her child was Toad. So they're in two different places for Halloween, but they're in the same family character costume. So she already had weird feelings about the woman that was playing Princess Peach for Halloween. Then he dresses up as Mario, and then he keeps saying, trying to make everybody happy. And I'm thinking, oh, he's trying to make both families happy. And then she wonders, is the other woman's baby her husband's baby? You almost have to write it down.
Yeah, and that to me was a bit of a stretch.
Hey, she told us all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but she said she had a feeling. Like, to say that she thinks somebody's baby had somebody's baby feels...
Yeah, that's a big...
Well, she told us that. She thought that.
I know.
All right. So anyway, he denied, but he got so amped about it that it's not how it would happen if there was something, if there was no truth to any of it. That's not how somebody reacts. I don't think. Totally my view.
I don't think he's cheating, or I don't think he's the father of that baby. I actually think that maybe the other woman is the one going after him.
Right.
So that would work, that she knew he was going to be Mario, and then she dresses up as Princess Peach and Baby Toad with her kid to try and throw feelers to Holly's husband. I'm trying to figure it out.
I wouldn't say it's not that simple.
Well, I'm Sisney's here. I'm trying to simplify it.
But I think that, maybe they didn't cheat. Maybe they had some, DMing each other on Instagram, and they decided, she found out he was going to be Mario, and she's like, you know what, just to tease him a little, I'm going to be the princess.
All right, well, look, we don't know. I didn't like him. Let's get to Jordan. Jordan, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Ray?
Good. So tell me, he got it. You heard that. What was your observation?
Oh, that guy is definitely guilty.
Yeah, right? But of what? Like, of what?
Well, I mean, who gets that defensive right away? He didn't even seem shocked that he was being accused of something.
Right.
And also, it seemed a little weird when he paused and said, hold on, before deciding to accept the flowers or not. Like, I feel like maybe that other woman, Brittany, was, like, listening or something. Like, maybe she texted him and said, do not accept these flowers.
So meaning you think he does have something going on with Brittany?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. He seemed very guilty. And the way he kept saying, like, I'm trying to make everyone happy. Like, who is everyone?
That was so weird.
Yeah, that
right?
was
So weird.
Right?
I'm trying to make everyone happy, meaning Brittany and Holly.
Yeah, that was definitely shady when he said everyone. That's a weird statement.
All right, we'll leave it at that, Jordan. Thank you very much for calling. You take care. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Bye. Okay. It's time to do it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship, let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. Send us the email, and then we'll see if you want to go on the air. Melissa in Covina is on. Melissa, thanks for coming on with us.
Hello.
Hi. Let me read your email so everybody knows where we're starting here. It says, Ryan and Ellen, my fiance and I have been having some problems. We actually took a break last summer. They got back together in October. Last week, he told me he was going to his friend's house to play pool. Then an hour later, I see he updated his Facebook status with, at Jorge's house, doing what we do best. But his location was not at Jorge's house. The location said he was in downtown L.A. Jorge lives in La Puente. A few minutes later, you say, after realizing his stupid mistake, he took the status down and reposted it, this time without location. Mm-hmm. Of course, I asked him about it. He denied that there was a location on his post and accused me of seeing things. I wish I would have a screenshot of what I saw.
Wow.
This is a mistake that I think happens often. You have to really think through. I mean, if you're going to play this game, you've got to think through, is your GPS on?
Okay, but what if he typed in downtown for another photo and somehow it tagged to that photo? Like, could it have been an accident?
No,
it
would come up. It would come up where he is. Thank God for Facebook. That's what Facebook is all good for. It would come up that when he puts his status, it says exactly where he is. So he would have to turn off his location status.
What would he be doing downtown?
Exactly. That's my question.
Could he have been downtown with Jorge playing pool?
But he said he was going to Jorge's in La Puente.
Maybe he did, and then maybe they went downtown to play pool.
Yeah, but I texted him afterwards when I saw the status say downtown LA. I texted him, and he said that he was at Jorge's. He wasn't in downtown LA. So
good follow-up.
And that, yeah, of course I'm going to ask him where he is.
Well, here's the thing. You're not married yet. You're not married yet.
But
we were engaged.
You are engaged. You're not married yet. Do you have kids with him?
No.
All right, so let's see what's going on. You already took a break from each other last October, so that's not a great sign. Now this. Melissa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call. And in your fiance's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Well, we're going to call him. Now, Patty is going to come in here, and Patty's going to offer him some flowers, some roses. We want to find out who he's thinking about, who's top of mind, who he sends them to. Okay?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know you do. And we also want to find out what message he would send to you or to whomever he's thinking about. So we're going to ask him what he would say on the card.
Okay.
Now, we have to stay quiet until I come in. Otherwise, we may not get all the information, okay?
All right, I'll try. Okay.
And one more question. When you guys took your break, did you see other people?
Well, I mean, we were only on break for a few months, so it's not like
Did you
I
see
had
other people? Did he? Did you?
Good question.
I did not go on any dates because we were still talking. But as for him, I don't know.
Well, listen, when a guy takes a break, a guy tries to take a real break. I'm just telling you.
Well,
the way
A real
guys-
break, meaning dating break?
The second a guy knows he's on break, the guy is trying. I don't know if he's capitalizing.
Right, but he's trying.
I mean, I don't know how he could do that because we were engaged for so long. So it's like if we just took off a few months, I mean, how could he even not be thinking about me? But
Because Ryan
either
says
way, I don't
guys
even
take
wanna
the
think about that.
exploratory. He took the
I don't
mission.
want to think about that. What
Let's make this phone call. Let's make this phone call. All right, let's make this phone call.
Okay.
Be
Okay,
quiet. We're
thanks.
dialing him up now.
Hello?
May I speak to Rafael?
This is him.
Hi, good morning, Rafael. My name is Patty calling from Floral Engagements. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free bouquet on us. You can send it to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today.
Oh, okay. And I have to pay something? How much does this cost?
No, you're not paying anything. This is just me promoting my delivery service. I actually have 4 bouquets that I'm giving away today. You can choose from one. I have an I love you bouquet. I have an I miss you, a thinking of you, and a thank you. And like I said, delivery, no charge. And I can actually add a note for you that will go along with the bouquet.
Sure.
Free of charge.
Okay, yeah. If you could send it to Sandra.
I'm sorry, say that again?
If you could send that to Sandra.
Sandra, okay. And what kind of bouquet would you like? Like I said, I have I love you, I miss you, thinking of you, and thank you.
I guess thinking of you should be fine.
Thinking of you. And what do you want to put on the card? We're attaching a nice card there.
You could just say that it's from me, I guess. Is there any way that you could do a delivery like after 5 p.m. because she works nights, and I would like to deliver them to her work? That's okay.
No problem at all. Just give me the address, and I make sure she gets them up.
Rafael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and your fiance Melissa is on the phone.
Who's Sandra?
She's asked us to call you.
Sandra.
Wait, who's this?
What's going on?
Rafael, who's Sandra?
No one. Who's this?
Well,
Hold on.
What do you mean no one? You just sent a letter, flowers
Roses.
to her. Like,
Okay.
if you're not
Thinking
happy,
of you.
why would
Wait, what's going on here?
Rafael,
Who's on the line right now?
this
What's going on?
this is your fiance Melissa. Your voice is being broadcast. Understand that. But most importantly, who's Sandra?
That's no one.
No, it's not no one.
Someone works nights and her name is Sandra.
And you want Rosie to get there
Okay.
thinking of you after 5 o'clock. It's not no one.
Why are you doing this?
Listen, it's all right. Who is Sandra?
Sandra is no one. Who is this?
This is Ryan. That is Ellen.
Hi.
This is Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, what's going on? Why am I on the phone
You
with
tell
people?
me what's going on. I knew something was fishy. I knew something was not right. And when I ask you all the time, you don't say anything. Why are you doing this, Raphael? Don't you want to be with me? I don't understand.
And we've been trying to work things out, of course, but how are we going to work things out when you're calling me with strangers on the line?
Why are you lying?
Raphael, are you together? Are you and Melissa together right now? Are you together?
We are trying to work things out.
But are you together?
Yes.
Okay. And
are you engaged?
Well, I mean, we're trying to see if we can get back to that. We were engaged.
Raphael, don't you want to marry me? Do you want to get married?
Yes,
I need to know something.
That's what I wanted.
I need to know, are you engaged or not engaged? Are you on a break or not a break? That's what I need to know.
We're starting to work things out. We just got back from a break. We were on a break for about 3 months.
So you're back from a break. Okay.
Right.
All right. So you shouldn't be seeing Sandra.
I never said I was seeing
No, but you just said you're thinking of her.
Sandra is no one. Don't worry
Is
about
she someone
that.
you met on the break?
No.
Is she someone you knew before?
No one. She's no one. No, I don't understand what's going on.
Raphael, she's not no one. How are you sending flowers to no one? This person doesn't exist, and flowers are going to show up after 5, and no one's going to answer the door?
She works all night.
Raphael, will you
Babe, how do you expect for us to work
Give me
on
something
this
better than no.
when you're acting like this, when you're calling me and
acting like
psycho are being broadcasted right now? What is that?
Your voice is
Why are
being
you doing
broadcast.
this?
Yes, you need to understand that.
Okay, and that's fine, but
Tell me,
babe,
do you want to get married to me? If you're not happy, why
Just
are you doing this?
Be honest.
Of course I want to get married with you. That's why we're doing this. That's
why
why
are
we're
you
working
doing
things out.
this? Why would you?
I'm not doing anything. Why are you doing this? Why are you not trusting me? How are we going to build this up? That was our whole problem to begin with. You never learned to trust me.
Raphael, I keep asking you over and over again, and your stories are always short. You always change. There's something not right. I don't feel like you're 100% in this. It's like ever since we've got back together, we haven't been moving forward. We've just been staying in this weird place.
Just look at it this way. You had the opportunity to send roses to any woman in the world, and you chose someone other than your fiancé. She's going to be lit about that. You've had problems in the past. Your stories don't really add up. So it doesn't make her feel great and give her the peace of mind that she needs to get into a marriage with you. You got to see that, and you got to provide her with the peace of mind. But all these pieces to the puzzle and the sketchiness makes her worried. That's why we're on the phone.
And why do you want to live that way?
Raphael, you got to be serious. Do you want to get married? Do you want to start a family with me?
Of course, and that's what we're working towards.
But Raphael, we're gonna let you guys actually go here, but you have got to explain why you sent thinking of you roses to a woman named Sandra, who you say is nobody. Doesn't make sense. All right, we're gonna put you on hold.
Okay. Well-deserved hold.
It doesn't add up.
Mm-mm.
Melissa should not marry this guy.
No way.
If I'm listening to everything and I'm believing everything that has just happened there's too many pieces of the puzzle that don't add up. Are you going to marry a guy that sends flowers to Sandra and says it's nobody?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This started as a public service. If you think something is going on with your significant other and you'd like to try and get peace of mind, I guess the best way to say it, then you can send us the story like Kelly did, and we will get on the phone. Sisney will offer some roses. We'll see what we can find out. Mm-hmm. So she says, Dear Ryan and Sisney, a friend of mine says she saw my husband on Tinder. I asked her to show it to me. It was deleted when she went to go try and find it again. That's interesting. Kelly, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hi.
So you did not ask your husband directly about the Tinder. What did you do?
I snooped around. I mean, my friend said that she saw him, like they matched or whatever. But then when she went to show me, it was deleted. So I was trying to get a hold of his phone, but he's carrying it everywhere. He's acting super odd, and he keeps leaving the house with the phone, like he's getting phone calls and going like on errands for no reason, and he's getting really snippy when I'm asking him questions. So I don't know. I mean,
I don't know how the Tinder. I don't know how Tinder works, but what would cue him to delete himself before you were to check? Do you think your friend told him?
I don't know. I mean, I think they matched, and I don't know. I don't know how
that would do
Tinder
it.
works either.
Is that how that would do it?
I think he.
Oh, because he would see
either
that that's her
deleted
friend.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he either deleted it or he unmatched her. You know?
So basically, he would recognize the match and then say, "Oh no, my wife's going to find out."
Exactly.
Right.
All right. So Kelly, hang on 1 second. We'll come back and call your husband here. We're about to make the Ryan's Roses call. So Kelly was told by her friend that her husband was on Tinder because her friend matched with him. So she goes to check Tinder and he's gone. It's deleted. So she doesn't really ask him about it directly. She snoops around. He's been acting strange. And he's been a little short with her. So there's tension. Kelly, how long have you been married?
6 years.
So,
and we were together longer than that, too.
So what we think could have happened is he realized he matched with his wife's friend and panicked.
Right.
Right.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay. All right.
Let's find out who he sends the roses to, what he puts on the card, the message, the tone. So here we go. Good luck, Kelly.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. It's sounding like he's not picking up.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
He's not answering the call. Let me grab Kelly back. Kelly, we can't seem to get him to answer here. Is there any reason? Would he know that we're calling, do you think?
I don't know. I hope not.
Patty's dialing again.
Okay.
Well, let me just look at this while she's calling. So, Patty, try it one more time. Let me know. Kelly, to me, it seems like this is something that you can address with him head on. I mean, you've got a third party involved here, you know of, which is your friend. So this to me is an not easier, but a justifiable conversation with evidence from your friend who can back you up on this, right? It's not you just thinking of something or thinking you saw something. Your friend has come to you and said, "Hey, your husband matched with me on Tinder." So this is something you could have a direct conversation with and about, knowing that you have her story to go along with it, right?
Right. You're so right. I just have to talk to him.
And Patty, any luck?
No, he's not answering.
All right, let me leave this thought with you too. And I don't want to be cynical, but is there any reason your friend would stir the pot? Is there any reason your friend would not be telling you the truth or could be mistaken?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know anything at this point. I hadn't even thought of that.
He's
I didn't
avoiding
even think of that either.
He's avoiding the phone at this point. So Kelly, I think that I wish we could help you out. I think a step for you is to have a direct conversation with your friend involved.
Yeah. No, you're right. I really appreciate it, though. Thanks so much, you guys.
Okay,
Good
luck.
Good luck to you.
Ooh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Maybe have the conversation and then have the friend ready to come into the conversation, you know?
I didn't even think of that.
Well, it's different than not. It's like it's different if you just have a hunch or a feeling. I mean, she actually was told by someone that she's close with. 102.7 Kiss FM. Ryan's Roses, it's time. Let's get to Esme in Hacienda Heights. So, Esme, thank you for coming on. We know that you are remodeling your home, your kitchen, working with an interior designer, and then all of a sudden you start seeing signs that make you suspect of your husband, and now those signs have led you to think he might be fooling around with the interior designer of the project?
Yeah, it's just been kind of awkward, I would say, like weird.
Well, what are the signs? Like, what are the signs that led you to this thought?
Well, it just seems like, well, there was one day, like, she called, and I was like, oh, she's calling him? That's kind of weird, but I'm thinking, does it matter if I pick up the phone? Because it's for my project. So I pick up the phone, and she was a little frustrated with me for answering the phone. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's not available right now. Is there anything you can talk to me about it? And she was just like, no.
But is that the only thing? She was short with you and you think he's cheating? There's got to be other reasons why you think he's cheating on you.
Well, I just feel like they just talk a lot. And he mentioned, like, I asked him about it. He's like, no, she's just always checking in. We're talking about, like, finances because I know that it stresses you out. And I was like, okay, well, I checked his phone, and apparently they've been talking, like his phone log, like they've been talking quite a bit.
Well,
so that's where it's fishy.
Okay, we're going to, look, we'll do everything we can. My 2 cents would be that you weren't feeling so confident and comfortable and secure in your relationship, and this has been an exclamation point on that feeling. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud, but you don't even have to respond to that. Let me just put you on hold. We'll come back, and we'll call your husband and see if we can find out here. 102.7 KISS FM, Ryan's Roses, right now. You haven't missed the call. If you want to hear it, we're there. So stick for a second here. 102.7 KISS FM. Esme is with us. Esme, what is the interior designer's name you think your husband is having an affair with?
Well, her name's Gina. So obviously we both hired her to do this remodel. Right. And I mean, no offense to her, but for the most part, the wives always make decisions concerning, especially like design ideas and things that go in the house.
Okay.
And I would say, like, she should be calling me. So he's saying that they're talking about quote unquote normal remodel things.
Right.
Which I'm like, well, I need to be involved in that. Yeah, and then he's like, well, I know how stressed out you get with your financial stuff.
Yeah. So he's become the spokesperson for the both of you, and it doesn't seem like that's exactly how it should be. Got it. Now, we're going to call him, offer him some roses, find out what he's thinking, who he sends him to, what he puts on the card. Be very quiet, okay, until we tell him he's on the air, all right?
Okay.
You need to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KISS FM.
Ryan, his name is, and you have permission to call him.
Okay, thank you. We got it. Now, here we go, and the interior designer's name is Gina. Good luck. Tanya, you're up.
Hello?
Hi, is this Alan?
Yes, it is.
Hi, good morning, Alan. My name is Meredith, and I was just calling. I started this new flower shop with my brother and my sister. We're new in town. It's called Our Family's Florals, and I wanted to call and offer you a free dozen red roses today to send to whoever you want, really. I just need a name and a note and the address of where you want me to send them.
Okay. I've never done this before, but all right.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're really excited. It's a family thing, so we're just really excited to get the word out.
Okay.
Okay, great. So let's start with the name of who you want to send them to.
I'd like to send them to Gina.
Okay, perfect. And they're red roses, so what do you want on the card?
Just something plain, nothing crazy, no hearts, no smiley faces, just, just something really plain.
What is Gina to you? I can put, what do you want on the note?
Well, she's my interior designer, so just thanks for doing such a great job.
Thanks for doing such a great job. Love, Alan?
No love or anything. Just thank you,
Alan, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Esme, on the line, and you've just sent roses to your interior designer, Gina. Can you explain why?
Well, she's been doing a great job, and I just felt like she should be rewarded for her efforts. It's been a long haul doing this. With all the, it's just tough doing construction these days, and she's doing a great.
But Alan, your wife, and these are romantic. Red roses are romantic. You're not going to send them to your wife before your interior designer, the woman that you continue to talk to and have become the spokesperson for in your redesign project? Seems awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey. It sounds really awkward that you're sending flowers, a dozen roses, to a woman that's working for us, and there's no hanky panky or nothing going on. It sounds really fishy, sir.
Yeah, there's nothing fishy going on at all. So yeah.
So why would you send the flowers
Alan,
to her, not to me?
Yes, thank you, Esme. Well said.
Well, I'm building you a kitchen, doll. That's like $50,000. So I just wanted to, like, there's the free roses. I just said, hey, let's just give them to her,
But Alan, I just got to be a little streamlined here. Do you have something going on with the interior designer, Gina?
No. Nothing like that. Not at all. No.
What, honey?
You obviously have like a crush on her or something, because why would you send a person that's quote unquote working for you and you guys aren't friendly or there's nothing going on and you're sending her flowers? A dozen red roses?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't really like where this is going, guys. I mean, I've been faithful for my wife now for a long time, and
so you're not cheating on your wife?
No, not at all.
I think you need to work on the security here, because she believes that something is going on with you and the interior designer, and you didn't really help your cause by sending Gina roses.
Yeah.
I could see how that looks bad, but I was just trying to be a nice guy, really. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Maybe be a nice guy to your wife.
And
be a nice guy to your wife. How about that?
All right. Well, Esme, that's about what we're going to get here. Good luck to you both. Thank you very much for coming on. Well, a lot of thoughts. I'll tell you what makes me cringe when people say hanky panky. That's so gross. I don't like it for 1 minute. Like, even worse things sounding are not as bad as that sounds to me.
No.
All of him. Gross.
All right. So, Ryan's roses, Esme and Alan sends the roses to his interior designer. Alan I don't know if he's cheating or not, but his head is not in the game here with his wife.
No.
And something struck me. First of all, she said hanky panky, and I cringe when I hear that. Like, that makes me.
She was thrown off. She was caught off guard.
And he keeps calling her doll, which I also feel like I don't love.
I don't either. And then when he says, I'm building you a kitchen, she needs the kitchen because she's your wife and she has to cook for you? No, thank you.
Yeah, you didn't like it at all, and I see why.
Yeah.
I saw your face when he said it.
How about I'm building us a kitchen so that we can
cook
together.
Right. We can download recipes from Ryan's
dance
Rex.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think that they're doomed. I mean, I'm just telling. I don't know if they're cheating or not, but I think that relationship is doomable.
He's so gross, narcissistic.
Selfish, not thinking, right? But he thinks he's in the right. That's what's amazing. He's a little delusional. He thinks that he's doing everything great.
That's what a narcissist thinks.
Yeah, you guys, we talked about this once, remember?
Patty thinks everybody's narcissistic.
Patty believes everyone that comes before her is narcissistic.
No, I don't think that. But this guy has the qualities of one.
All right. Well, Ashley, thank you for coming on. What do you think? Do you think he's cheating, this Alan? Do you think he's cheating?
No, I don't think this guy is cheating. I just think that she needs to cut him a break. And I think he just is, like kind of a goofy guy, and he just thinks flowers are flowers. He doesn't think he's romantic. He thinks he's just legitimately thanking the designer. She needs to get over it.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't think she should get over it. I don't think these two have. Maybe they can salvage it, but I don't think that they respect each other and treat each other equally as equals. I don't see it. 102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So listen to this. We're going to Whittier. Sophia reached out and she said, I caught my husband on an intimate FaceTime in our spare room. He said he was just watching a video, but I swear it was another person on the other end talking to him. So how can you be so sure he was talking to somebody live on FaceTime on the other end of the phone and it wasn't just a video?
Well, I'm not completely sure, but it really sounded like someone. And also, like when I went in there, he put the phone down immediately, and I asked him what video it was, and he said it wasn't. It was just some video. He didn't tell me what it was, but it just didn't seem right with me.
Who do you think he might be FaceTiming in the spare room?
Honestly, I have no idea, but he's a contract worker, and he works a lot, and then he has a lot of free time, and he's had a lot of free time lately, and like I don't know, I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know who he's been talking. I have no idea, but something just doesn't sit right with me. Especially because it was like 2 a.m. I had just gotten up from sleep, and he was like in the other bedroom. Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea.
All right, let's put you on hold. Okay, Ryan's Roses right now. Everybody hold for a second. If you're about to leave your vehicle, you might want to hang. Sophia's on the line. She said she walked in on her husband late on a FaceTime with another woman. He says, no, baby. It was just a video. She's like, no, it was a FaceTime. I could tell there was a live dialogue exchange. Did you hear him talking at all, or just the other person?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I heard him talking to someone, and when I opened the door, I heard another woman's voice on there.
Yeah. Okay. How long have you been married, Sophia?
We've been married for 14 years, and we have 2 kids, but we've been together for a long time, so I've never seen him act like this before, but I don't know, something in my gut it doesn't sit right.
All right, listen, Sophia, we're calling your husband right now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him right now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out, okay? Good luck, Sophia.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Mike.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm calling from the LA Flower Shop. We actually deliver in Whittier and surrounding areas. We're new, and we're offering local residents a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash. I don't need credit card. I don't need any info from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
No, seriously. Who is this? You're talking about free roses, right? I swear I've heard about this stuff. You've got like a private detective or something like that.
No, sir. It's just an arrangement of flowers. If you like our services, we hope that you return as a paying customer. But for now, they are free, and we'll send them to anybody that you'd like. We can start with the name of the person. It's something that we do once a month.
So you're not trying to trick me or anything?
Is there anybody that you want to send flowers to today?
Possibly.
Great. Who would that be?
Well, I would send them to my wife, I think. But
you think?
Yeah, I think so. But this is not a joke, right? This is actually... What was the name of the place?
The LA Flower Shop.
The LA Flower Shop.
And what's your wife's name?
Yeah. Sophia.
And what would you like to put on the card?
I know we've been going through some stuff. I love you. Hope, yeah, sincerely, Mike, I guess.
Mike, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I want to bring in Sophia, your wife, on the line, who asked us, actually, Mike, to call you. Quickly, just a couple things. This may not make a lot of sense, Mike, but what are you going through? Sophia, what are you guys going through? What is he talking about?
I didn't think we were going through anything, honestly, until the other night. Hi, Mike. When I found you, when I found you on the FaceTime at like 2 a.m. in the middle of the night.
Mike, what were you doing? Mike, what were you doing at 2 a.m. on FaceTime, and who was on the other end? Just tell her.
Look, I've been distracted, and I know that, honey. I know I've been distracted lately, and there's things that we've been married for 14 years. Okay, we have children together, and we're just going through some stuff. And I do not think that we need to talk about this on the radio.
When you say, Mike, you're going through some stuff, were you talking to somebody on FaceTime? Is that part of the stuff? Was it another woman on the other end? Is that some of the stuff?
Are you cheating on your wife?
Curious.
We shouldn't talk about this stuff on the radio, but we should talk. I don't want to do this
then, Mike,
on the radio.
Why don't we just get one question answered? Sisney asked it. Are you cheating on your wife? I think that's what she wants to know. Point blank.
I'm just going to leave it at we need to talk. We just should talk about
All right, well, that's admission of guilt. All right, that's an admission of guilt, Mike. Thank you very much, Sophia. Mike, you guys should talk. But Sophia, I've done 4,000 of these calls. Anyone who says we should talk is about to tell you some bad news.
So sorry, Sophia.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
good luck.
you.
All right, thank you. I mean, going through some stuff. By the way, if you're not guilty, you're definitely saying that right now.
Yeah.
You're not doing what Mike did. No one is doing what Mike did and then says, no, of course not. It was nothing.
Right. Bringing
Say
up,
right
it's been
there.
14 years, like almost trying to make excuses for the fact that he's cheating.
And then Sisney almost gave a tell, I thought.
What'd I do?
Oh.
He says, I think I'd like to send him to my wife. You're like, you think? It's like, well, careful, easy. Don't take it personal.
Yeah, you gotta take the emotion
take it in
out
stride.
of
You
it.
guys gotta know it's you.
He thought I was a PI.
Well, like Magnum. Yeah, let's come back to that Ryan's Roses. We're going through some stuff. Let's talk. Stuff. Like, what's the stuff he's going to talk to her about? The stuff is he's got his eye on another woman and he's talking to her in the middle of the night. That's the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's going on with this guy. So, but he's blaming it on 14 years. Like, it's been 14 years. We've gone through some stuff. That's why. That's what he's going to say. That's why. We'll come back to it. All wound up. All wound up.
I know, you need a back rub.
I wouldn't mind.
Tubbs.
He gets, like, clammy about that. Let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So Sophia and Mike, Ryan's Roses. Just a few minutes ago, she reaches out to us. She's like, hey, my husband's FaceTiming a woman at 2 a.m. Turns out we believe he was. Because he said on the call, well, he's like, I guess I should send the roses to my wife. Sisney's like, you think? I mean, I'm sorry, you think?
I
Break the
didn't
character.
sound that mad.
Well, it was like, whoa, easy.
Well, he goes, I think I should send him to my wife. And I was like, you think?
Judgy. Flower shop, LA flower shop, judgy. So anyway, so he's like, well, yeah, we've been going through some stuff. I don't think we should talk about this right now. Because we actually said, are you cheating on your wife? I don't think we should talk about this right now. We're going through some stuff. Well, the answer is no if you're not.
Right.
Everything else is a yes.
Yeah. I'd rather not talk about this on the radio is what he said.
Right, but if you're not, you say no.
Say no. Absolutely not. I love my wife. I would never cheat on my wife.
Say no.
Anything.
Let's take this off the air. Talk, going through some stuff. Let's talk.
It's been 14 years. It's really tough.
14 years. Right. He's blaming it on 14 years.
We
It's
got
tough. Whatever he's about to tell her, he's like, babe, it's been 14 years. I had to do whatever. Whatever he did. That's what he's going to say. I can tell.
Awful.
That was his total windup. Kaylin in Riverside, you heard that. Go ahead.
All right. Well, guys, can I just say something? Because this is really making my mind just swirl right now.
Okay.
This may be controversial, but I think separate bedtimes is the beginning of the end. Okay, like there's nothing stopping him from going to bed at the same time that she does, and it just leads to problems in either direction. So
you may not be wrong. Sissy, do you and Michael have separate bedtimes?
No, we go to bed together.
Yeah, I go to bed at the same time. Tanya, do you go to bed at the same time?
Same time.
Yeah, that's interesting, Kaylin. I mean, look, I get every once in a while if you're on different work cycle
Right, or
schedules.
like somebody's sick.
But it is ceremonial and maybe keeps a certain connection if you do it usually the same time. But I didn't pick up on that. Well done, Kaylin.
yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Okay, the middle of the night is the time when people just do stupid things, or their mind is tired, and like just people need to make an effort to sleep at the same time. Otherwise,
Right.
things are just going to go wrong.
Otherwise, you're being sneaky.
Thank you for that note. Good call. Appreciate that. I mean, part of me,
Interesting.
well, the part of me likes the idea of like having an hour alone, right? To just sort of decompress
You
after
have
a
the whole
long day.
day to find an hour to be alone.
Well, no, but you can still be alone together.
Well, how do you mean that?
Like if you want an hour to decompress, you can be in bed together and do your own thing. You don't have to be like talking.
Sure.
I could see after being in a 14, 15, 20-year relationship, hey, you want to go to bed at 9? I'm going to 10. Okay. It's all right. Big deal. But he was up till 2.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Guy's note was Sophia. And I'm going to let it go. It says Sophia to his wife, Sophia to the roses. I know we've been going through some stuff. I love you. Yours sincerely. What the heck was that?
Strange.
Yours sincerely to your wife?
Sincerely. That's like a practice letter that you would write in like the elementary school.
Warmly.
With kind
Mike.
regards.
Yes, best your husband,
Remember
Mike.
when you would like practice letters, like you would write letters like the president like in
Yes.
elementary school? Sincerely.
Dear President Ford.
Yeah.
I would write.
That's who was president when you were in elementary
I'm
school.
kidding. I'm teasing.